Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DCTH. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis many times in the past, including yesterday. So that's where these red line and green line annotations are coming from. And after today's price action, definitely some updates here need to be made. Bears took a pretty big chunk out of it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just a little house cleaning. Yes, these lines that I'm deleting still do pertain to the chart, but they're not really relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have lines all over the place that can cause clutter and confusion, so just want to try to keep this as simple as possible. Now, the first update comes based on a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that did watch yesterday's video, I was talking about the level right here as support, but now that it has been broken, I mean, this is just charting 101, price broke below it. You can see try to get above it there, couldn't do it, and then in the final 30 minutes of the day, once again, try to get above it and couldn't quite do it. So I'm not saying that this level is impossible to break or anything like that. I'm just saying that it makes sense why the price ultimately did struggle right around that portion of the chart. In the event the price can push through this area of resistance, next key overall one, which I talked about in the past videos, is going to be that purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. You can see this area has really been a thorn in the side of the price lately. Multiple times the price has tried to break above it and then separate from it, but just keeps getting rejected by it. So, but before you even talk about that purple line, like I said, first level of resistance, definitely where the price was rejected from multiple times today. Now, what about areas of support? If this price movement is going to continue downwards, where are some next levels where the price could stabilize? As it stands right now, initial area of support is just where the bleeding stopped today, and that's down there at the 13-cent mark. On several different occasions, the Bears did try to press down below it. You can see right there. And then a couple of times in the afternoon, and to give credit where credit's due, the Bulls did do a good job of holding strong, but that's certainly going to be that near-term level of support. And given that the price did start to bounce to the upside, that'll be the only one I focus on right now. So, but yeah, the Bears are certainly in control right now, and the Bulls, they got a lot of work to do in order to kind of get back in control. And that first step of getting under control and getting back in control is, getting up above the red line here, and then eventually working their way up above the purple line. So, still 2 days left this week. We'll see if the Bulls can start to stabilize and make an attempt back upwards. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.